We are now joined by the good team at Lunatec, who are shaping the automated world. Why are we talking to them? Why? Well, because a new breed of automation powered by AI agents, don't forget, final day of Dubai AI Week, is coming to the fold. It's changing the face at the moment. What do that they haven't been able to do before? They can take initiative, make decisions, and handle dynamic processes. Right, that sounds a little bit scary for a human being like me. We knew that AI was good, but we always thought we had the empathy over them. Is that changing? Let's find out now as we speak to Fassih Fariwar, who is the Managing Director for the MENA region and the co-founder of Lunatec, who joins us live down here. Really appreciate your time. Thanks so much indeed for joining us.
Thanks a lot. It's my pleasure to be here.
Give us the old 30-second elevator pitch about Lunatec. You are a consulting firm, is that right?
That's correct, yeah. We're a consulting firm focused on end-to-end process automation. So we're looking to combine our deep tech expertise with the consulting expertise we have and the consulting knowledge and experience to not only automate processes, because that's the last step. First of all, you need to know why you're doing that, how to do it in the best way to be most efficient and most sustainable, and then actually do it in the best way possible with the newest technologies that you have.
It's interesting. I always find this interesting. You know, you're a firm that was founded back in 2017. You're a co-founder of that firm as well. You know, if you'd mentioned AI to me back in 2017, I'd be going, Fassih, yeah, what are you on about? You know, that's complete, it's not going to happen. You're talking about years in advance, and yet you speak to everyone now and the early adoption, you know, it's almost like the secret is out of the box all of a sudden. Again, has it been, what's the process been like in that last 8 years when you knew about the potential but the rest of the world didn't?
That's a crazy story, to be honest, because it's much older than our company, Artificial Intelligence. We ourselves, we founded as a process and organizational consulting, actually. The founders, they were management consultants and process consultants. And when we founded the company in 2017, we thought, what's the highest goal of optimizing processes? And it's automating them. And that's why we dived into that topic. I would say in the first year, so 2017 was the hype year of robotic process automation. That has little thing to do with artificial intelligence in the first place, because it's rule-based tasks you're automating with robots, so to say. And the first implementations of artificial intelligence came with robotic process automation. I would say around 2018-19, and even then it was very difficult to explain to people what is artificial intelligence and how to use it. I have to say it's a blessing that we have ChatGPT now, because it's gotten much easier. In the past few years, everybody understands now what you talk about when you say chatbot or artificial intelligence. It's not been like that. We really had a hard time explaining to people what the potentials are, what the tool actually is, and what the technology is. But now we're facing a different challenge, because artificial intelligence is something everybody knows, so obviously the market has to invent something new, and now we're in Agentic era and have to explain that.
I was going to get onto that. You know, we human beings constantly making new barriers, aren't we? Right. There's another phrase we have to get. You were one of the early adopters of Agentic automation. What is it?
Agentic automation is basically the next step of automating processes. So let me put it like that. We don't have any more tasks that are being automated and that being taken over by artificial intelligence. For example, you have your ChatGPT window open, you ask something or you give it a task, summarize this, summarize that, write me a text, and you will receive a response. Maybe you have to tweak your prompt a little bit, give it feedback, and then you'll receive another response, and maybe that's the thing you want. That's the current state of artificial intelligence. What we have in agentic AI and agentic automation is that we don't give tasks to do, we give a goal to reach. So basically we're saying this is the goal of the process, of the tasks, of the issue that I have currently, please solve it. And that's being agentic, because the agent itself is having access to various systems. It needs to solve your problem to reach the goal. Obviously it has constraints, it has a prompt, it has a whole framework that you give it to as a human, And that's circling back to what you said in the beginning. You still have control over it. It's not fully autonomous, but it's autonomous in its reach that you give it to.
What impact is it having at the moment, or could it potentially have?
So we're in the very beginning of the agentic era. So many companies haven't even started implementing it. Some companies haven't even started to look into it. We're getting closer to the automated company, and that's fitting our vision of the automated world. It's getting more and more important for the human to define constraints for the help that we get through technology, through artificial intelligence, through agents. And basically what we're going to have, hopefully in a few years latest, that whole processes end to end are taken over by agents. So the human doesn't have to do it anymore, or the human is just there to control it and to give it the constraints that it has to. So we have multi-agent systems, if you want to put it like that. Agents sitting in finance department, agents sitting in the order management, and they're talking to each other to fulfill a task, to fulfill a goal.
And in terms of business owners, business leaders, business men and women driving into work at the moment, listening to us, can they start using this today, or are we far away from it being implemented to day-to-day business?
Absolutely not. Because we're in a very fast-paced environment, it is today already possible to implement the first agents in a company. We have many providers in the market already using the technology and providing the technology. But I would say, especially in this early stage, you need professional help to do that in the first place. Plus, you have to start small. So don't reach for the stars if you haven't even got to your car door, basically. Yeah. And start with the small processes. Feel the technology first. Get the change into the company so the people understand what is an agent now, how do I work with it, and then you can reach bigger. But it's definitely possible to start already, and it's recommended to start already because we know how fast-paced the environment is and how flexible the competitors are, especially talking to the business owners. And everybody who's late is definitely in a disadvantage.
Fassih, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for explaining it to us. All the best with it as well. Still happy down here at Dubai Commerce City? Absolutely. It's a wonderful network. It's a wonderful place to be. And you see it's growing. So excited how it's going to look like in the next half year. Lunatec is growing. The Emirate is growing. It's all working towards
Isn't it wonderful?
At the moment. Fassih, good to see you. Fassih Fariwar is the Managing Director, MENA Region, co-founder of Lunatec, joining us live down here at Dubai Commerce City.